Hello, abusuafo. uh, I hope some who me clear and mote kasa no so okay. I think they say set up near good and sana. Yeah, I should program na say. Yeah, team Bishoma waba Mr. Will be invited obi I'm obi so invite obi Mr. Um All right. Minia Aremi. Any problem is Avaida. The minim pa award ne the so. That's me prepare the amount. Yeah, I think they be far be 5 to 10 minutes. And they invite yenu bi na aka no. Mesem them be share link na to platform ne so am na ye de yedwumedie na ahyehye so wano. Meda obi biara ase sɛ waba sɛ wɔba support me ɛnɛ da yi. I think sɛ this is the first section nti ɛnɛ no yɛnkyɛ yɛbɛbɔ no tɔfa. This is some kind of welcome address, yeah, to let people know that at least meda mo ase sɛ mo nso moatumi aboa ma this dream to come to reality. Yeah. Ɛnyɛ mo a ka subscribers no manya ama mantumi anjoin me nua SK ne Ras Media. I think say take this opportunity na yɛmfa invite yɛn nuanom a aka mo mbra mɛka yɛn na ɛne program no yɛmfa nhyehyɛ so na yeah, ti ɛhyɛ sɛ Mr. Vida sɛ wowɔ platform no so a mehyɛ sɛ wobɛtumi ahyɛ ato so ama me a kamani bɛgye paa. Me nso may try my possible best sɛ mɛtumi ahyɛ de ato platform no ma mahu sɛ we are active. Yeah, we are very active. At least yɛmba mbɛbobo nsɛm baako ne mmienu bi ɛho na yɛnhwɛ baabi a yɛman no kɔ. At least sɛ yɛba live a anaasɛ sɛ yɛsɔ cameras esisi yɛ so a ɛnyɛ sɛ camera no ɛyɛ fɛ nti na yɛasɔ asi yɛ so, na mmom no mmerɛ biara no yɛtry sɛ yɛbɛka nneɛma pa akyerɛ yɛn nuanom a wɔwɔ fie na at least wɔn nso mahu the reality on the ground. Wɔn nso mahu deɛ ɛrekɔ so wɔ ewiase aman nyinaa. Na secondly no yɛasan ama yɛn nuanom a ɛwɔ Ghana sɛbe NDC foɔ ayɛ wɔn adwene sɛ wɔde nkontompo ne nnaadaa ne huruduradasɛm ɛbɛbu nkama fa wɔn so no. Yɛenlighte wɔn wɔ nneɛma baako mmienu bi ho. Nti sɛ ɛnɛ awia yi yɛhyia a I think sɛ yɛwɔ some few topics. Though minim sɛ me nua SK ne Ras Media di kan enlighten me on one or two things, but this is just a recap. Yeah, this is just a recap, and also to state categorically the ɛrekɔ so ama Ghana for nso ayɛ dɛn ɛhu deɛ ɛwɔ mu ɛne deɛ ɛtwa mu. Meda obi biara ase. I think that if I start, I'll give some shout outs to almost almost aba ba support me. Me kyerɛ mo sɛ m'ani sɔ paa, m'ani sɔ deɛ moayɛ ama yɛn no. Abrɛ no nyinaa mokɔ so ɛbɛ support yɛn. Ɛnyɛ mo a nka yɛnni hɔ. Ɛnyɛ mo a nka yɛnni hɔ. Moana Moso so and I sing a crank. We owe you guys a very big thank you. Now me Baba started my show no. Good morning, Mr. Unity. I said I'm coming. I'm coming. Mr. Unity, good morning to where you are, to you where you are. Good afternoon here. I think it's a time difference, no, but I really appreciate you joining me here. Yeah. So our first topic on board today is going to be the Union NDC4 are trying to take credit for. Yeah, they're trying to take credit for, but you know, yeah, my coin, my credit now they're trying to claim for themselves, you know. Yeah, my coin, my credit, you know. Oh yeah, they almost fast credit need. You bet enlighten Ghana for. You bet enlighten Ghana for no man the reality on the grounds. Now your mom who say Cedi appreciating to dollar no. It's not the doings of John Dramani Mahama any to force in the economic management team, but rather no, it's a global thing. It's happening to everyone. You bet chichi mu aha, and you didn't chichi mu be mamu aha, and you be mamu the air so entia you free the diaba be do sabre. And on NDC for person made claim say within their first 120 days, no, on my idea, we will discredit that. Our second topic on board today, we're going to do 3 topics. Yeah, 3 topics. So your second topic on board, we're going to discuss about the air course within our political party and New Patriotic Party. You be discuss say omo pese omo ye de omo di ntitimu ba nanso hypocrisy nti no omo pese omo chair say omo mu na omo ye de omo pe nka bom. We are going to discredit that. Ne a kire omo say e omo nkasa omo personal interest any omo bottom any omo madachi in omo pe na emom no enye the interest of Ghanaians na say ababe the interest of the New Patriotic Party. About the saying you won't nipa baako pɛ wɔ party and I can see some former executives there. They are trying. I don't know what their aim is now, meaning their motives, meaning what is behind, but they are trying to be like how do we call it? They are trying to fall for one particular person in such a way that they are all now trying to side with that person, but you bet you remember who say this person, you know, is nobody on you and this obia is true no mind Ghana. You say what tuning call for a woman something time to say they should do everything possible they can to debunk and I said to dirty nipa na pen no. But listen, we are playing. If you come dirty, we're going to go dirty with you. If you come clean, we're going to come clean with you. But at this point, you said they don't want to come clean. Omo pese omo ye den omo yo move. You bet you I'm saying yeah that from that. So nothing is going to stop us. That is it. And also no, you bet baby a free baby like we're going to look at the genesis of everything. You bet baby a same way sorry free yeah. Pim showed, remember we showed down. Pim, I'm not going to leave the party, but I'm going to do what I'm going to dismantle the party. Now I say, ne botaye, and then I dream just was sinable. Say by hook or crook, no, I know no there, and they say you'll be then the party is going to remain in opposition. Yes, ever tell say, yeah, now brasier, and yan to brasier, I day. Ebobo adege no se ono no se otimi dege obi edi obi enso ye pese e chere se ye no so ye betimi ayede adege no whatever is going to do no is not going to stand, it's not going to work. Ne nkrofo no omkasa ma omo no oma no ntinchen ne nkrofo no omkasa ma emma no omo nye literate chen ye be chere ne se baby a omo makọ school akosua ade aduru no yen yakosua ade ayede atrasa stage no. Number 2, you bet chere say nipa na yen de ye ho ato no so ana say nipa na yen di na chi no yeah nipa na ye di na chi no the accreditation no was so to the extent say ye pe omaye bibi aboa oman Ghana ye nka so omaye bibi aboa nipakuo bi o ye ka Ghana as a whole oman Ghana as a whole no say ye call international world no anase ye call Eastern European world now who is more recognized has to say he is more recognized to his work and to his stuff that he claimed that he's been doing till now, no? And to our favorite person, you know, these two, no, yebeshe, and secondly, you know, say even class here they to for all I know, no, say upese will be quality and your quality of a person, we share both of them their CV, what they are capable of doing and what they can do, and yet say just on me babe can say adewe na me na adewe na no or ka so obeye na ade no waye am ye hu den ye nya results. That is what we call a credible person. And then you can say nipa asumesi no or ye no kwafo ye de ho to no so a ye nye den ye ni e dokron kwa ana say nye den oni ehwambo. That is the person we are following now. That is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Me started first, you know, not me day. My first video started. This video is about the National Democratic Congress, communication leader, which is Sami Jemfi. Yeah. That was somewhere around 2024. Akwawe Kotna. I think says City TV. Yeah, I got granting interview. Koka said, what is going on? Because somewhere around 2024, no, the city was trying to do what? To appreciate the dollar in some kind of way. Akwawe Kotana FM station and as a TV station, Ekoka said, why is it that people are trying to credit Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's government for stabilizing the economy and I said for making the city to now appreciate the dollar, no? But oko in Amansan Jakesi no so enye sanity. But and then no this same person no we try no come before say ebeko no mumientie Sami Jemfi the Okotena City TV ekae.
December.
Yes, as of December.
But as we speak now, they say it's the best performing against the dollar.
Because,
only last week.
You know, Asia is a major trade partner.
Seriously.
37% of our imports come from Asia. So as a result of the corona outbreak, if businessmen are no longer importing from there, and that has lessened pressure on our city, you think this is something we should be celebrating?
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm very serious.
So you think that you believe what they said in December, but I don't believe what they say
what they're saying
in
is
January.
Correct, but I'm trying to tell you that the reason why we are seeing some stability is not because of any economic.
So which theory are you using to justify that it's coronavirus?
You are an economist.
So aren't other currencies, they said the cedi is the best performing against the dollar. Aren't other countries benefiting from the dollar slump? Why is it only Ghana cedi? What kind of logic is that?
37% of our imports comes from China. From Asia, and China is a doorway.
And how different is that from Senegal or Nigeria? So why is the cedi the only currency that's appreciated against the dollar?
I am telling you.
What are you talking about? Excuse me, the president has already spoken about imports reduction. I'm not here to defend the president. Yeah. You are saying that in December last year, our cedi was the worst performing, and I said no problem. In January, February, they are saying the cedi is the best performing, and I say it's because of coronavirus. And I'm asking you, is Ghana the only country benefiting from the coronavirus?
You see?
And are we the only country that is exposed to China in the region?
No, we are not. But our level of exposure is one of the biggest in the world. You are talking about 37% of our import share coming from Asia. And you know, any student of economics know that some of these things have a bearing on the figures. If we are not importing, if businessmen are not going to China like they do, they are not importing from there, obviously pressure on the Ghana cedi will go down, and you will begin to see some stability. You can choose to celebrate that like government is doing, but very soon they will see their smoothness level, because this is not the first time we are seeing some of these, you know, temporary, cosmetic, artificial, so-called stability. This is not the first time.
Let's move to other issues.
Sorry, Chief. I think say Obiati just ended video now, my boy. I hope say na Kasani are very clear, and I say Monty. I'm still going to explain, and I'm going to brief people. Say then no, yenya sami dem fi mane be kan deal with him, but now no. See, I said that same thing is what's happening today. They are almost see that mienka, but rather we should give credit. I know some media fit me better no mo ka say yan ka che Dr. Mahmoud ba o mi anon ko ato force no and concussion economics. Yeah. Like, is that guy serious? Are we serious as a country? Honestly, are we serious as a country? What is going on now no is a global war. Because saying Donald Trump sound bad. The second coming of everything is bad. The second coming of everything is bad. They American saying Donald Trump esambetna akonwani so biem no. Chese why na adwen say he want to claim some sort of supremacy or chese ewiase na ebe shede na ase. Ono no pese otena in his comfort zone na oye the issue some threat messages na some threat speeches ni bi ni ade. Nti obaye no ede no beye just some months ago, no, se minu mienu bedi one dance or the some tariffs to some countries. So UK in 10%, Ghana in 10%, but China no or my China over 50%, and then my China almost penny about one TV can say, yen traho Emma woman mesisi yen to the extent that say minu mienu bedi one dance China is the most dominating country. Like most of your number you use, most of your household things and everything in our life, is now coming from China. Into China for out the catcher and say, "Wono u production from because even when your money be now use for America, no is being produced there in China. Into Sesane there, then we are also going to put this percentage of tariff on you, and now no." China for Ayoma say if you are coming to trade in China, we are no more accepting the dollar currency. That dollar bill no almost year free system. Like some world leaders are almost dimu they've met almost committee couple of days ago. CNN there are some countries are almost coming together to make sure say they're going to show Donald Trump where the power lies. In this, what are they going to do? Oma Dream said now they are not going into the world market with the dollar bill anymore. If you're going to go to China, also the China for in the cocoa for China normal. So now the dollar is not that strong. As I did we say now AC and yet say ebia esote no na enye obi de anase say ba let me tell you one thing I dey we say na ekoso no at the end of the day United States of America is going to suffer a very big inflation on their economy. So Donald Trump anhwe and to no maybe enya ahantanya kaka bensem no asande aba betena akunya no so na, but that is American case. Me feel na me ba Ghana inti yenke businessmen ewo Ghana. Most of your businessmen in China and Kofa Nyomaba, your investors no more no import free China in a bagana. Into a Koba almost they are now panicking, almost slow, some there, because say if they are to take the dollar bill to China, na say na say China force they are not accepting it into Nyoma no more Kofa no crown, at the end of the day, no ka. The dollar has been arrested. Like obia $10 so now the dollar is not regulating in the system anymore. Na say adiwe see. Na say seed is coming up a bit more than the dollar. You are there and you are happy. Now, mama draw my mind quickly to this thing Ghana for Adrian Maso. NPP wa abayimuno. Na dollar no cost all right. Obia enye dem. Say no to that. But NDC for the quiet campaign said because the dollar no air cost running say affected your daily lives in Yania Yedi and Tadia Yeshe any and Yoma Baku Munu be a day. Ye did snap your dada Sitrema Brabo. Inti Omomaye who say these things are going up because of the dollar, or I say the cedi depreciating to the dollar. Now so Ghana ni emusane who say inti say now Mose cedi no appreciate to the dollar no. Adena still a nyoma bo edin. Adena still a minianum ye call eduma ye say ye sin toast mienu 10 cedi. Body de banchi crowd omuntimi nto. But these people stood in their comfort zone. Ekache say dollar affect Kobe, dollar affect Menke, dollar affect Kontomre. Inti say no say dollar ne so tia adena sa dollar na affect enyoma na da ye di no ema esonte rather no enyoma kwa na ekosoro. Say like they make say it make sense like tell me I don't know meaning say they make chance what you say show dollar ekosoro no mo be ka chere say enu nti ina aduane boaye den enu nti ina gas boaye den enu nti ina light bill boaye den enu nti ina petrol boaye den good say esote ye kwa kofa petrol efra bruchire abaga na ye de dollar na ekọ say dollar ne so ate nti denti na petrol esonte e denti na light bill esonte ba rather no ye de 14% asa ma abeka light bill ho rather no ye sign the 4% aba abeka water bill ho even that no kra no like idea I was say right I was saying you still but we are paying for it. One say you catch a Ghana for say this NDC folks has got nothing, like absolutely nothing to offer Ghanaians. But you can't now you move being say is because of someone's personal interest. That's what we are fighting for. No, that wasn't what we were fighting for. We were fighting for the good living and the betterness of the Ghanaian local. Inti Akufo-Addo then ebe can be to Ghana for say Ghana for mesremu yenim se wo mere mu ayeden na nso no munu nso entwen ope papa ne be kan nyansasem atu yetirim ba yemu bi no ye namfofo ni bi no efa ne say papa na is trying to play on our like on our emotions and on our intelligence, and then the reality is on the ground and they are facing it. And I can tell you, say, this is just the beginning. We have not seen anything yet. 4 months penny, and these people are there scoring themselves some points. What you say? But local Ghana, no or bread. And then yenya NDC for our catcher say President John Dramani Mahama and then kofa sanitary pad e dia bre yema e wo school mu and ntinye mo nsam freno Ghana ni no forgetting say September you are going to pay a huge sum of money as school fees. Yet your man omo be catcher say omo ba tertiary education first year bia ebe free ene smart news are circulating. And then no, they are not saying that thing anymore. Yet Ghana, say agenda 111, planting for food and jobs. Anyway, na Emma emebunu na jumano. Say ye, made 24-hour economy. Yemu say read budget bako, so na bako. Efa he, ye say kasa nyoma no what are we seeing now? Rather, no, they are sacking people. But me personally, for me, I don't know if anyone like is siding with me. Say, I don't pity the local Ghanaian youth anymore. Semuobia menya abadaye ama pennyfo no enkokrafo ne mrewafo omo na so sebe omo ntimi nko mind omo na me pity omo but se me hu you to now oh my mo boni there it's a no for me because you had the opportunity to grab the good thing for yourself, but what did you do? What they will now be e bottle ni fan or the fan here there e bottle ball as well. So now, no, the new independence that you people were waiting for, no, is coming to you. Yes, still. Your uncrophobia or made the defended this evil act. I also o my Ghana. Aden ye ho sa. Minu yet your man ye bre. Esa no kure kakra ye beka ama omahu se ye bre ntine. Yes ye nka. Nemom ni ama 100 cedi ama 200 cedi say ye din. Ba echina no also say na udis kan wi asan echina no okwa akohwe maame no papa bi anim enye niwu say enenu mabunu bi be wi school ye no wakwa akotena ne maame ne papa so say omo no mo man is kan fan to aduane bi enyiwu yenya aban bi bae ose no mu hunti no me ye de me create industries, me create factories e dey asomase yenya NDC for emomo bae de e be tum futuro gumani. But I'm not surprised. Yehwe de e course so NAPCO Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo bae no. This was one of the major thing in his first 120 days. NAPCO. Yenya sasami demfi na oti honom e defend chese ne no wamen ye na kwakotran gold board ano nti ene no wamen nti ene no wo Ghana ni no kasa wonti you. At the end of the day, no, he's getting a salary. Into no, the other can be an family. That is how useless NDC for ama e mabri na wo man ni no. Aye say NDC for epe e mabri na e wo man mu ya enka they will not tell you say percentage na e da betting tax ni ye free on nti ko kwasi mensa akwasi wusu kona koye kohwini. Meanwhile, no, omuma go school or baby fufuro. Omuma, they are living lavishly. But I no beka chase and concord gari near Biani and Concorda. Aden ye and one brosa. This is the time the youth in the country need to stand up for their right. Even now, no, standing for right in Ukraine, my friend, is not going to work because these people, no, they've come to dictate and then to intimidate the local Ghanaian. Inti because oma carry wa dwan say unya ade papa no na emu no ubon Galloway in ade ayede odi amomo. Inti however they want it, that is how they are going to peddle it. Yan to esuko yen some comparison bi e wa say. Yan compare Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo 120 days in office to John Dramani Mahama 120 days in office. Yenhwe san tutuye mienu we say ni yenhwe de oye aban papa within the 120 days of Nana Akufo-Addo no enyoma o de bae anase enyoma o de gu akwan mu a ehya se eye adwuma even though naska eni hope no minu mienu be di ho adanse se free education number 1. Free education number 1. Number 2, planting for food and jobs. Because Nana who said so many be ya e was say nipa ne de emen nti o say ema anuane de eba o manim like the amateur what the amateur na say e was so ma aduane be o man because say e comedy ni nua in e de basa oye yo whatever it is e de ebe be o manim basa nipa ne mea nani nkonko bring ni ade. Number 2, who say school fees tuano akwakoye burden on some parents because ye pesha o man Ghana mu no omo peso omo manya education no are the less privileged ones into oye den oma education esum obia so Oma education esun bia so o sha menemo so o hye hinhin so o hye hinhin o be fa o free on wo ye den o di school a hye wo kon se wo unhia nim bia nti ko school na kokko sua de na fa bebo wo brada achi o wie ye no ohun se akwan a ewo Ghana enye nti eba ne se ye no ba ye ne kura nyi na se ye transport efre kura se aba kuro kese mu a eno eka ho na edi commodity factors and I said pricing echo soro nti I was say me the road networking system no me the ye fine, you can agree to disagree. Road to no mu free or no obi nka so mo ya ade o anya ade, but tena se a hu say nah, the road to that we are taking sika na ye expecting that is not the money that was coming into the government coffers. Why? Because NDC is a contract na ama nipa baako nti at the end of the day revenue na then and what say revenue na and what say then how do we call it aban bottom no ko nipa baako bottom and nti omo de abufuo na then tutu road to no ba ni enim say Dr. Mahmoud ba onya ba ko be den obesa ye na nka ayede get time tem no ye nya nipa ma ne nkonko tena ho and then who say people with disabilities omo ye den omo usu people with disabilities omo usu because these people promised them something, and up till now, the promise has not been fulfilled. I'm telling you, NDC is never going to fulfill any promise. Promise won't be to fulfill any sanitary partner of the buyer. No come their money per 100. Aside that, common farm will be a bill. Now, say, you're done as a Ghana for your bar. Sanitary part of 15 cities, and almost soon to mean Tom Baba. School fees in the way to me, Chama. Exactly. It's like that. If you have food, if so person to be for manaduani ni ansansan no tu no for yentu for ewo ye fupan yenfa ye fupan enti afutuo nti before so obeye also mani panemen ansan wa ye watu no for minumi en bedi one that says if not for COVID from 2017 to 2019 the NPP government and Nana Akufo-Addo and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia was doing very well. They were doing very well until say Yarichichi die ebe to Ghana for so just say Ghana ebe to amansan nyina so we had this NDC people say omo oman dia it's not about COVID but some kwa bontin dia yes about COVID. That is how hypocrisy some leaders and I say the NDC government is. Now we've given them the mantle, and what are they telling us now? They are in power, but they are still speaking as if they are in opposition. They are still speaking because NDC near transit akari Ghana near dream and who say Ghana the American biano without research, without anything at only dream. Intime konka Ghana ni betie na matona koma. That is it. Nyankopon ya adom ebehye papa we ya no ebetuto na no yi ni trimupo adwen de kire Ghana for but yet still we fell for his lies in yakoto abama NDC. Now look at the mess the country is. I'm telling you as we speak now most of investors Ghana they are all going away. Why are they going away? Number one, insecurity. Because they don't trust our security system anymore. And then and those say just look at what has happened. Nipa best 4 or 5 because of asase and then anado yanti sase muesebi and then anaku Akufo-Addo yanti sase muesebi and then Akufo-Addo chese chemi institutional na nado one man anya akono ewo oman Ghana mu. Omani yakono from kindergarten ekosi wa o ya ban adwuma so then na odi hihye mu yehwe system a odi ba ye education sector mu prior to Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe and then Dr. Educhum. These people with their own ideology helping Nana Akufo-Addo transmogrified our education system to the next level. That is where they were matching our education system to. But and then and yes, and penesa, ye de no dokumba ye de nchina mbwa ye akwa kutu sa ba na free so. And then Nana Akufo-Addo, we experienced doing so for just 8 to 10 weeks. That was the later part of his governance. Later part. And then AC and then NPA. I'm not sure say NPA is looking to renew the contract terms with Ghana. because omunim say NDC baso na so omo my fan go no e dey generate your electricity. How to get their money back, no? So they are scared to give Ghana that oil to power our electricity. But and then no energy minister on my bunting mechanical crunch now. And then no Obianka also use we will no and then see we shall. I see we shall we code. Then I say on one casano on your consistent like then some all can now only any solid foundation say us to say obeti na fix it that current problem now no. And then no but still you now phobia me there defending this kind of foolishness and we are happy and we are looking at it. Yeah, John Dramani Mahama 120 days in office. Yeah, no maybe also or their ball mining. And you mean me and you be doing what dance here say. Now Mr. Mafo, ebe more na e won show so. And then within 120 days in office no. I did me and you bet me point out clearly a raiding of people's homes. Terrorizing people. Only matter say ade bechimu some be sorry safely some be then you don't know say ukwakoda na unse guti because you don't know what will happen tomorrow odaho na obi agbara ofie in the name of NIB and so make us say no na ebia omu ni mu hwe anase omu ni mu bibi but as to say omu be go through the right channel no, they are not doing that. That is the first achievement in John Dramani Mahama's 120 days in office. Number 2, and then being yesen. Ade a yesen who say, Papa will say, Agenda 111 ewo honum, but he said he's not going to get money to finance Agenda 111 to complete it and employ nurses and doctors to go and work. But rather no, obe assigning 287 million $287 million. See if I'm concocting so-called gold board. Now, I dare a some busting in mind. Oh, when they say gold board, you are my Cedi, and yes, I'm going pen for so dear Eddie Abregana for rather. They are saying say some call not so many the necessary commodities are they don't care. As to say them for so but as to say the we don't know, but we know say they are going to make profit low key and they are going to keep that profit. That profit is going to go into their own pocket. Miss B Akwaba, my chair watch here. Uskedi kwa yokwachi, minu ameda, so I joining me. Auntie Shelley, good afternoon to you. That is also joining me. And then you leader no koye Auntie Vida Bochi. Ono there from yesterday. Were keeping me on my feet till now. I'll give thanks to Miss B as well. She has shared it to all the platforms. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Meaning said, Edumane there, I shall say anything. But as time goes on, I think that people are going to know our main motives and they are going to like and they are going to come onto our show to hear nothing but the truth. We are also ready to give them the truth. Within 120 days of John Dramani Mahama in office, and then he said this man has assigned $12 million, which is 300 million Ghana Cedi, to Niri Lodina Mahama. One said, I don't want to go there. No, I want to finish with the men. When I'm done, I'm going to compare 120 days in office for both the then gone first lady, the former first lady, and now the current first lady, Lodina Mahama. And also Yebeba Honum, but I want to finish with their husbands first. We're assigning 300 million Ghana Cedi. Saying the young fan called crass sanitary pad. Number one, I did Ghana for a dream concern. Say sanitary pad anything. As to say which company is providing and as is producing that sanitary pad, no, we don't know. Number two, And then what's the purpose behind that sanitary pad? Upon everything that you could give students, you know, okofa sanitary pad in the student. Now me be saying this for question back. Oma sanitary pad no. Sorry, and then had the mema and mema so. Look, compare the two. We are in education, like your better education is here. Compare the two factors, the two characters when it comes to education. Obi bae no, obi man ni pardon ni na education. Tio, obi bae no, obi man ni pardon ni na after say oh your bow, after so a bem, after so a transgender, obi man education for free. That is one thing you cannot take from the NPP government. But we say no buy why then the focus now could see one gender so into the other gender need be say so what my mean way there any then now they bring me nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. On one on for be meka kakana e jai no so or the nsa be bom abebokro no afrim. Ordinance ebe boom abebokro no afrim. Ekufuado aban also no never once did we hear say omo enyane e school secondary schools no they are calling for something but enene dey na esi ya terminate omo contract like 100 days in office we say akwakoye termination sacking obi also ba be 24-hour economy instead of employing adding but when they acquire the opposite side and not a Ghana for are hailing for today and not a Ghana for are facing today by a credit chair Ghana for the 10 dead years papa we ye catch them say ye nimuno and ni pepe anymore any nimu our best and the aba Yankopon kra be hye mu e ma John Dramani Mahama e kan trim po ni trim adwene a wosan de aba betena akonya no so no o ka kire mi ni mienu enso ye bunwa gu yasum e kokoto ma no e kotena otolum Mahama is the whole e no ba ye no otu amena no kono oba ye no amena no e no da so utu no na obetu until so obetu amena ni wie no na ka no de akọ reverse wie am ye nya akwa kogu sa amena ni I think say eno na menu mienu ye ni je ho but we there ya tu ye ho asio say we are going to fight for the truth nothing but the truth and at the end of the day the truth is going to win. We are going to win over these people. I know for a fact we are going to win over these people. Now me free on mono I think say first lady for the there no meba so nyame adoma da foforo I will tell you what Rebecca Ekufuado ebayen or yeah as first lady, as Obatampa to all Emma Ghana, from Mpeni to Akola Awonfufo. Everyone benefited from this woman. Obia benefited because Obayen Otu Nuhusi ose or ye Obatampa or Madodo no fornum into Obiano or Jobia Tata Ebanenase. The same thing applies to Semira Baumia. She also did the same thing. But what are we seeing today? And then ye Chief Justice Cedi. Yes, sanction, yes, suspended Chief Justice. But we have a vice president. We have a vice president who is a female, who is quiet till now. And so Australia, all the time say or advocacy for women, one for women now, a fine cuisine. You see how devil and how demonic these people are. You to Ghana for, but they never listen to us. But time and time wait for no man. We know say Ghanaians are going to face the reality, and soon it will come to pass. Mumientie the man will say Ekafa. John Dramani Mahama 120 days no sanitary pad no mumientie no yembambe de embedomo suko
anu se me say Mahama say pad no eyan ma me ko bi say pad no be 12 series so obi tier school fees 2000 the amount o say enye na so o ma obi pad 50 series 20 series abodam men can serve Mama pay Mama me say when my name is Prophet William and Amana to nyansen piani the part about the syndication Mama I don't think I'm so about the West president or the fourth republic. I'm out to top part. Shameless leader, shameless president. To top part person also. Oh man, Papa now I won't. Pardon, Papa now the man. Then someone will be your better, your mind, your mother person. My tracking, etienne who, Siam, and I 8 years I do, everything can be somewhere. Now the old money, Mamma, here. What the part they about the Sandy Casey? Where Jimmy for? Ain't I am a winner. Oh, Ghana for Jimmy for Ghana Bankas for but the part as sound, but the part I Jimmy for the case you, Mobile, Mbasia, so none here, so Lodina, so you I saw more, Jimmy for mine. And Mama say, and what's that for my, Papa, room, now about this room, more, Masabi, what the part? What is that? Part the other. I listen to me, some Mahama said, pardon of AI.
Good. Inti na eno na yoko tie no asema prophet Jima ebusa John Dramani Mahama no asema okai no so clean true because ena na make our asin say obi agba waba be mamo education o dey fani say o 1,000 Ghana cedi ewo oba school fees mu on fa hwenkwa na so obi agba na oso oba be man sanitary pad inti like odwene asnipa one kasa na se no se wo tena se na se wo compare sa nyoma mienu we say na ask yourself ukoda na oda sumie so a hwe abro a odi adi uba hwe abro a odi adi unia hwe abro a odi ayede odi adi wo fa se hwe abro a odi adi unana hwe abro ba ye de ye behye Ghana phone kran ni aka chom se emre ayede enya nka achire emre enyanka achire adwiri enso betimi asan hyehye eden ne beye a betimi ayede asan hyehye eden ene beye a betimi ayede asan hyehye. I know say time will really vindicate Nana Akufo-Addo in some days to come. Now me switch it very fast and I think say me the topics miensa in a buy, yeah. I think that I've done to be going and make I say and then I may start in tea. Mench, I'm not going to take much of your time because I know the minimum 24 no, they might want to come live. And then from an corner, I think that we are going to make a meeting and then we know as to what time I in but send a your viewers nene omo boy no enko crash na enko ban say we here viewers we now and omo free I say and I'm telling you we are not going to do repetition of topics. If we've got like 6 topics you better me 2 you move the better ebe handle 2 you move the handle 2 at the end of the day no we will make sure say before say 2028 ebe do ebe kwakoto aba no ni adoma suko ni a check Ghana for the reality on the ground ni a check Ghana for genti a also me the omu gina ade we say so e de to aba e mo omu dachi na omu hu nipa oba abanya oba omo man ne de ebe yie Miss B and I say oh me near Ras Media now just a quick one Mr. Ma minim say jaye wa nyina de you follow ye hu dada but I think say wa won follow and I subscribe to Ras Media GH no the source one gaza wa bebo anu aye de wa subscribe ma ye say ne be oba live who subscribe there no me notification bell no so say ne be oba live ebi nye betimi aye de akọ no makọ support because and we are seeing yensom no eno ani nipa ye nipa ne de aye de ye de aye ye ye nipa ene ye de aye de ye de aye ye de tumpon e wa brabom se nipa ni ho no ma ye nyina ye beka ba bia wo ene ne ka se nipa de nso ne nam ne ye nyanka bom na ye nyanka bom yi de na ye de ye do asuko aba ye political party ni ahwe de ekoso ye political party edien inti enna yenya nipa baako a ono de oso wadani kokoti okasa obi nka bi okasa anu nyina nkantum enuma nkoda obia ye din no no nkasa edien ehin ye free na ehin ye kɔ na ehin ye aba bedu edien na kofa wantwi we nyina ye de ɛbaeɛ menkyɛ ho no yɛnkonkotie yɛwura ɔpare ansa he was the former MP for Suhum yɛnkonkotie ne kwekwan ne mbambe to aso
ano meka kyerɛ wo sɛ meba me kokɔ
Wontumi radio
nkɔfoɔ yi hɔ na ɔmo nyinaa didi nkɔmmɔ na ano mekasa wɔ radio station bi Kumasi na metoo ne nkra sɛ ɛbɛtumi ɔhyia me wɔ ne radio station hɔ
Ash FM
dabi yɛwɔ nkra
okay
yawa those brother numere program na yɛ ɔmo yɛ na yɛ popular no ne yɛni nkɔmmɔ wɔ so na amanfo nti sɛ meba ne hɔ no yɛka nsɛm
okay
na nka Ghanafoɔ hu ne yɛnti ɔ contest election wei so ɔpɔn bi bɔ mama ne ɛkɔhyia ɔmo how ɔkɔ Dr. Hosenga agreed to give him about $500 million of contracts of a president annually. And a doctor refused yours here and I contest too.
It's here.
But one about my man, Mr. Abel can call Doctor Ho. Some come in some better and come a cassans me. But many a day, menka. So,
well, in the I hope saying na I feel the genesis of Mama showdown. Baby, I remember showdown in a free bar. This is how greedy one man is. Nipa bakupe. That is how greedy he is. And then no, say nipa no, ebe catch him no me say he's for the grassroots. And then say nipa no, ebe catch him no me say okasa and say so because he is rich. Forgetting the person making him rich, forgetting where he's getting his richness from, forgetting his greediness. But yes, still, Rebecca said he's for the grassroots. Yes, still, Papa Rebecca said he's for the grassroots. So on the channel, now, no one is saying, and I am being. No one is saying, and I am being. If we are similar. Emiano me bawo ewiasim mpanifo bu bebi se mpanifo na-ebu wo mu bebi se wa ma unyonko entwa nkon a onzo nye den untwandu na asema making I think say ye nyina ye nipa ene no make no ho asem ye honorable member ya oda ha say ono na asem ne ye ken ye honorable man ya oda ha yi a o se okasa o say fine na enze so obi aka bi no one say the New Patriotic Party no is a political party like it was formed out of unity. Me say Edra, now me kind of history of New Patriotic Party. This man has been going everywhere boasting. Na me financier, na me na me na build the party no. Forget you say build the party no kra no ni ono. Se upobi amome boasti say party no was built say Hakman also agima dambotwemo omo no say President Kofuomo omo no say nkomunya nurse ekasa enye sa man we say enye sa man we NPP abandon power from NPP abandon power from President Kufuor time to Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo time. This man had been awarded contracts more than 60. More than 60. Yekasi ye boba ade be chien. Si yekasi ye boba ade be chien. This man has been so ungrateful to the extent say eneno nipa anase omo so de nsaba party ni omo award the contract omo man ni ye de waye eneno omo man ni ye de waye eneno. This man has taken them to the gutters. This man has taken them to the cleaners to insult them. So they make them to tarnish their image. And suddenly be one man edu emama no se meka. Edu emama no se meka. But this man being so evil, being so greedy, being so ungrateful to the extent say ubejina honum ebeka se obi and promises say obema a contract worth $5 million. Are you mad? Are you mad? $5 million. Now say every year they are on renew contract in Famounty. Every year, no, you alone, you want to make $500 million out of one contract. And when that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia said, hell no, I'm not going to do that because I'm coming for Ghanaians. I'm not coming for you only. I'm coming for Ghanaians. I'm not coming for you only. And no huntino, man way, edi kokoti, edi akakabensem, edi hand time, forgetting where he's coming from. Eko tina honum estati ede e throw shades. Or started and now we are say that pia obia say that pia obia say and so no the why they on can or no the why any the on can me busa me no me nuanom me say me pe video obi beba be ya kire me say honorable Kennedy me cry me fa honorable kan Kennedy Japan e kwa kwaje contract no obeka kire Ghana for nipa so asi ma me contract o na me dey ba tuja it is a munse menyeska. This is the work that I've done and it's na me dey minya saska we say me to obi obema me video ba akope but we can show you numbers of video on Wankasa granting interview on Wankasa granting interview then ka ensem ni bi wona no oko NIA say for contract man. And you know one thing, so oji contract now no a very huge amount. No, I turn very cheap to the foreigner, not foreigner, not baba here. Who can see NIA, National Insurance Card, amount, Auntie Beatrice, good, me so why late? But thank you for coming. I really appreciate it for joining me. So, oko NIA, see famano, young if can take for them, young can famano. Dan ko fan konkoma Indian for na Indian for man be. At the end of the day no, he will enrich himself. Na grassroots no so fighting for no. Na grassroots ne ti on still no odi gari soakings. Na grassroots no eti on no odi gari soakings. Na se me hu you to ni bi. Na se omo di papa we echi because they think say he is brave, because they think say he's got no filter. This man has got no credibility. He is not an honorable man to me. Only honorable. Because you're honorable, you have to know how to talk. You have to know how to talk. Now, what said this man being so evil, no, and Tanasi Emusan who said, Dentina, Miami Parliament, more Parliament. None of them is ready to follow me. What I say, none of them is ready to support me. On Tansi Emusan who said, again, Maya Matosmi, Ewo Muntia, Miniano parliamentarians, no, free mechi, Aquaco joining Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Musa on Tansi Musa no one question with you. But Otnasia, on one greediness, everything about him no is about money. If you know, say you run for some kind of position now, there are certain things you shouldn't have done in the first place. But obuneni guso, and yes, I'm your money now. And yes, still you want me to call this man honorable? No, he's not honorable. What parliament for 22 good years? Me pay video back. Me pay video back. I show Canada Japan our parliament. Say sorry. Can say a member na war mining no bre into MPs minuanum MPs, minuanum ministers, minuanum Mahama, minuanum wayfor. Yen trase, ni yen kasika botere bi nto onum emfa mboa youth na wo man mu no omo bre me pe video ba ko pe. Watra parliament 22 good years. Ye twa ne ba na se enye da no da waye di no de ne nsa sum na no. Me nim se brofo no mo ka parliament no e na sa e ni tirimu bebro senso se otu oni nyina no odwen tatis odwen kalabule odwen different ayi odere odbekọ akọ buni mia adisika buma gudi botom so we have about 15 people who contested for the the presidency, you know. There were about 15 people don't contest here up till now. Into one winning nipa, what dear moja enamu and intino Obeba bonting about the throw shades. Na nipa na who throw shades to no crown or no one nam the baby there any peace of mind. Mummy Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Tamoti Ferry so echo such a fan place.
Share Dr. Baumiano Ferry Panto so to say on your piano, no secret. I papa you are Brazil. Share.
You need to judge for yourself. I also judge my own. You need to judge for yourself. Yeah, you need to judge for yourself. Share papa way, not share papa way. If me de tuso, amama hu Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, ebe vice president, and nyoma why Ediabwa or my Ghana, we have no idea about it. But never once in a papa way, aqua jina baby. Akasa de we men my NTM for credit in mommy. Onye be that. I can name and name and name and name and name. And Nyoma, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, added to the country Ghana, and yet to an individual to the country Ghana. In a Ghana and Kwanso in a papa no faso, we have countries. Say ka doctor Mwasema on. I'm telling you, say Adia Besa Achi, Achi. This man we are talking about, this man we are advocating for, no, has got world recognition. When you world recognition, in a school, doctor, on the town casa school, nankasa in the bed trouble say, Ampa, this is our property. Ampa, this man came to our school. Like they are proud. People are proud to associate themselves with this man. If you are not humble, you can never. They take Canada point in getting close to Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Doctor is not greedy. Doctor is not evil. Doctor does not brag. Doctor does not insult. What you say? Doctor does not insult. Me say, if these people want us to go into the cleaners, we will go. You better say that from that into insult. Say, if we're talking about the personality of Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, he is a talk and do man. When you're talking, I'm going to come to do. He is a talk and do man. Me no me no be one dance say you want you make a crabia papa way like nana adodan kwakufa do dey tam no batad no nana adodan kasa who say in fact I've been a president to my own satisfaction. I've been a president to my own satisfaction. You people talk about unity. But you go somewhere else and then do Mopa etifi banu nsuo a no makwa akwa ele akwa busa mukoko hunu nsuo na no maba be paper man no ba be dem pre. And I'm telling you, some videos that are reaching us, videos we are reaching right now, no, some hypocrites are more national executive, and we are telling them now, say if they don't stay clear, if they don't stay focused and do what they are doing now, I'm telling you, the delegates are going to take that effect upon them and they are going to lose again. Yen platform where so any minion platform, we are not scared of anyone. Yeah, buy your body. Mebo obi to say, honorable John Boadu, Mebo John Boadu. I can see some videos circulating. I don't know which FM station so eka said they abroad no enye na or back in Japan. Like, no, listen, if we need to remind you, I will remind you. John Boadu, this is the same man. Oskari Facebook minya followers ni 200 o. Intimi streaming for Facebook nso. Intimi streaming for Facebook. Facebook dey almost say this me do 100 followers. They say I want more 30 per minya do 100, you know. Yeah. Until say minya Facebook followers na ansana metimi streaming afa Facebook nso. Sister Esther, welcome to the show. Today is a testing transmission, but I will say a day 1 or 2 be firm. Then from there, no, you bet me ask it or you na life ye. Now, make us no, me who say video being circulated. John Boadu is trying to do what? To counter Abronye to favor Canadian Japan. But this man forgets himself. Who John Boadu, it was this Canadian Japan in a chair for you to lose your seat as a general secretary. If you don't know, we are telling you today, and you are coming out to stand as a general a national chairman. Oh, I'm begging you. So you need to advise yourself quickly before it's too late. I was saying what advice so when and say na late, because a year later I know you this same person. Say usi you neutral, you move free abroad here. Any Canadian plan same on one aqua abano so na yam so the man sending the university. He requested for it and we will give it to him. So my advice to you, John Boadu, and they say keep yourself out of this thing that is going on. Don't go and side with anybody. And konko side obiachi. Osi wa hun tokwa kwa kun tokwa. Yes, wa hun tokwa kwa kun tokwa. Stand alone. So also ko pro chairman. Pro chairman. Ah, scanning. Udi mi wi me the video number 2 group nu. Me the video number 2 group nu. To the extent say even Doctor, thank you to now or invite aspirants, you know. I say that is not the way forward for him to do. That's not the right thing for him to do. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that being in a party into Makasano, Papa will say, Elko, thank you to. I when inviting the aspirant. I when inviting me me I download the video now me play. I was inviting the aspirants and say, minimum in a call a corner. Though any minimum 18 and that so dear, but Mumbra near 9 day, yet young concord dassy. And no, or a on casa, no moon was munina Mumbra. Nyan konko dase usole ya umuni ya de nukutukum o se enye sa de ye no na e wo se nkono nko akọ suwamu na me de me kanene ama John Boadu ate se ade na e koso no se wo hwe na se odun ho bagima fa ho gimu yie. If we are coming for you, we are coming for you. If you will not come for you too, we will leave you. Because at the end of the day, for me, but me share video no na mabo my. Yeah, oh yeah, me I think that I will download it on my next show no. Mebo no matie. Mebo and I say me share up to group no, then we can all listen to what he was saying. So, just say utia asifim SIN mobo to the extent say I keep asking myself say adentina nipa ba kope but here in penifo can say me say ododo any chide osunta kracho say then listen. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, I'm telling you today, is the star of NPP. Without him, if you try to sideline him, I'm telling you, no one is going to overtake him and go. Obiano obetimi overtake him. Ako. Until you people should get something clear, and you people need to know, say, Kene Japan is up to no good. Samuma Kene Japan, a leader and the presidential candidate of this party, I'm telling you, say, Lusu. And as you lose, every Tom, Dick, and Harry, our party in India will be looked down upon. Will be looked down upon because Papa will say, you know, I won't say, Owosika, into Casa and or Casa Empuna. But some of us, you know, we are not going to give him that chance. Some of us, we are not going to give him that chance. Into yeah, 2 and 1 you say you're supporting Abronya 1000%. Everything that he want to do, if he do it today, tomorrow, the following day, we are ready to share it. And each and everyone will go after Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and anyone supporting him, you know, we will also come on our platforms and we will go for those people. Yenin said, your platform will grow, but as time goes on, it will grow and it will reach wherever it has to reach. Yeah, I'm an NPP leadership, nothing. Na omu other platforms na akwa jiji adamudie ni nkwasiasem omujimi no, they should stay clear because we are also going to come for them. No if we come for them, ye ni omu nko brofo because ye come brofo na omu ntimi ye den enti ase no omu kokko record nso nkonko mo obi se on cheche mu because na ni bewu ye no se opese oni ye banta opese oni ye banta oti ase opese oni ye banta. It has to be word for word. See a kind of brofo. Name mom them platform so now brofo out here about good evening. Fantastic. No, we don't do that here. We don't do that here. We come bro. Each and everything there will be able to be and we make sure say you be kind at here. Now crowd won't mean can tron. I when him SCC me trust no. Mokra musi mu look down on ubi. Mona when you messy ni trust amano abububu agum o de no and then introduction and then mamba for banter. But as time goes on, we will counter cross them. We will counter cross them. Exactly. Menyan ntie say ni yire na ye church sa caption ni mano. Na what ba brochire say wo ba bebo bra. Wo ba e no wentimi ankwanko e adwuma bia. Listen, I know. John Wedu is on a mission, but that mission will fail. That mission will be fail. May catch them when I'm a match. I say, listen, you know what these people are like, what these people are calling for now. What they are calling for. Some better. I don't know. You can sneak onto his platform. I say, and the grassroots is not for Japan. These people are pushing. Say the baby are grassroots but I'm telling you, if they are going to allow the grassroots to hear to we also know what to do to the grassroots. How we're going to go down to the grassroots. We are not going to we are not going to attack anyone. We are going to give them fact by fact. Do you know, say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia by under the digitization scheme, you know, how do you call it? Mrefi, Bunu baby. He employed over 3,000 people. This thing never came to air. And so confirm kuna ya. Kanope me bianke danano. Udi every 1992. Ebesi 2025. Ufa nipa 7,000. Ebi nwuye. Ebi nye adwuma no. Ebi resign. Ebi nko pension. Ebi nye yi. Nipa 7,000. Omo na anyoma ye adwuma ba beduru sa abre. Nipa you know, all I know my head, my baby samri. Who greediness, who selfish interest in tea. When you went my 1 year, they also want 1,500. At the end of the day, no one 700. Or be confront you. Either so when you need ya now, the not and throwing go to what sharp to so. But I'm telling you, say, you know how we in Ayahu. Who dodgy businesses and who shady jobs in Ayahu. As time goes on, we will bring all to life. We will bring all to life. Se munima. Mono. Mona ma jidin wo Ghana keke mo. Mo kra mo se ye mo nsam mfrɛ mo. No no obi ono wa jidin e wo international. Mo ko Zimbabwe na mo ko no mo ko bisa se omo economy ni ewu no. When in a World Bank eyi ni se on stabilize omo economy mo. Go on Google. Mo ko Google na mo hwa de. Munko Gogo na munko shade say who stabilized the Zimbabwean economy for Zimbabwe? Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia World Bank ni say onye there on stabilize the economy ni more because the economy was sinking there. The economy it was going down in that country. Okoye no or the way kotua who can say unya adwea can you be invited on international forums ye invited. Ajenkese da ni trimunti no Nigeria for invite no enye se na ho fama o enye se na ho ofe o nemo no na no kasa ni nimdie na dwene ene ni timpo. I can tell you say 99% of enyoma say NDC for are dancing to ni na no is the initiative and I say is the dream and I say is the idea of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na na Danko Akufo-Addo. Now we can give you an example. Some judge, could now drone delivery service on them. Nanim ni simu jet said ye grader edgy gat half on them. Sa every sakola fufra ya tobo la mano. Shameless people. Ye wia mona muntimi tromudi. Mona mukoji sika obangi cry this am yere no medi machi. Tom print keke cry this am yere no na so monsa no mo da tom print amamo. Mo monta dia ba ku mienu miensa wan she jacket a she cardigan wo ba be di Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na wo tipero no tawani na fa hwe ufie se unya obi ti se Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia e wo ufie a unya obi ti se Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wo ufie a ka wo education ke ko ani mu mo sole na munya mo jeans makwa tra broche enso still amuntimi nto atade ane board nhye Moko trouble too, and so still, Mudasu abeg, Mudasu yes, a massa. Oh, she said, Obimba bet your internet amount, and somewhere there, what support to sign papa, you should be ashamed of yourself. Also, when you woo, also when you woo, now made the Biameka, Mecana say, and sa, I tried your name where than you can't touch me. Me not free NPP moon, I'm impression for NPP for because me papa. No nim so beti nya hwe me ansa na NPP party ne the air band me ntno ze NPP party ne ma hwe me na mmom no minim de manya free NPP party ni anye bia no me nyi odi machi me nya ketua bi e benefit wo free education ho mentwa takumentwa sempoa nti ene no metna ba bi eyi sa aban ni bonia ya nakopon kra betua me ka dia me bia enkoso eni nti eni ye file say nipa owo nimdie nipa owo adwen so betinya ya ade ni yie no ono ene wo se yede ne ba na emom no enye obi a oso abi oko store enso wo bekọ no na electricity o use o kra na no electricity no use o no you people think we don't know about everything one catch no so on the bill and number 2 dan yenhwe number 1 before say obeba be even e was NPP for any idea we say equal into consideration obi biara obe na you so be contesting Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia bia on fan receiving bra ye checking the record ye checking the track record ye hwe the why am man no ye hwe the nipa kro no why am man no ye ma contract from 1992 till now on fan some point ade baako they are not better now in a Ghana for the America in the container but you are a shameless man. You are a shameless man. And then what's your name? This political party, no, and then in penny for them. But yesterday you want to lead that political party. Are you mad? Okay, Abu Badamo. Who got TV station? No, got deep political party. Not them. Who are about the time say, "You because you are the right man to lead the party." Now, ye bubu afọ na say apache in egu party ni ya bubo da mo listen ye pe leader ye betimi a presenting to the world ye pe leader a ye betimi a presenting to each and everyone ye pe leader a wo betimi a share world leaders aka brofo papa enye you know ye pe leader obekwa kasa ni or kasa one two na you are ass you kasa one two na you are one na I'm fucking loaded. If you are loaded in your hometown. If you are loaded in your hometown, you are loaded in your family. You are not loaded to anyone. You cannot take care of anyone in the NPP party, no. Because if the party is to award you a contract worth of 645 million, that's all come on 1 million, and then you are evil, you are a greedy man. Because data President Kufuor buy and say, Okacha say, you are a businessman in Tibra. Never business affairs no in the party no emma. Say the bear also beti with their boa party no. On chairman nipa 10 our boa more party no. On the grassroots for 10. On no can Japan or bet me then say syllable say we grassroots my one in do some paper so to me chairman me free bound me chaba be din cheese. Such a greedy man. Yes, the who say campaign mama baba win over my dead body. Over my dead body, because you are the one party. We try to set you up, we try to make you up as a pillar to help the youth in the party. But what were you doing? Oh, but now in the NPP for Bekasa, tell us says NPP for ever studio on man they don't pay. Tell us, say, omoba be show, and omoba be selling bibi wo FM station ma omuntua. Ko wuntumi okohwe say odi NPP for teku and so odi omo simple akra. But yes, the wuntumi is not bragging. Yes, the wuntumi is not bragging. Ye ka adwuma DHL Ekufuor na de ba enso wate da. Say Ekufuor do kwakotara e biaka me na introduce DHL ba Ghana. Me na me say Eta Tigo Ekufuor do na de ba sata na mo bitel. What is papa no aka wan asem kwada. Ekufuor is a farmer. What is what about the my employee with my employee? Why is it that only you are always looking down on people? You always want to look down on people. Who do you think you are? How this all your mind? And now, no, we the youth in the party, no, we the youth in the party, no, ye front my woo, ye fee, until I'm doing something here. Go to your mom. It was here for 1 minute. I'm coming. Sorry, me back it on attention seeker. What is that me back it no? Sana ke Japan adwin na ti o ti sa kola ya wonu foforo no. O ti sa kola a otua no fu anu. O ti ase o ti sa kola otua no fu anu. Ba yen ye be man na say this is the time he need to grow up. He need to wise up. Yen fa contract 500 million emma. Opa onko no nko shipo. Opa onko no nko shipra. Opa onko ni krom. No nko shi afuo. Ewo ni krom nyina. NPP will come to power. Nieba contracted their money in your beg Jeffrey themselves near their individual because Omeo say and your better say your contract no can Japan, you be Japan because the contract near the man can be wealthier than him. Contract near the Modu or party man can that person will be wealthier than who can corner party now will be by. You have to know, say it takes someone to make someone somebody. Yes. Inti ehiafo okuo ye de esi eti ehiafo okuo no ye bekoso ati ehiafo okuo no ye be enyiye nso Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is the person we are going to go for. Inti today is my first time, but you've come in your numbers. I really appreciate each and every one. We will continue preaching the good news. I think some can say about 45 minutes, but my 1 hour 25 minutes. I don't know if my name send your mail about Miss B and now Osikani or her try say frame Now me estimate me APK for you to share 1 or 2. If it goes through, then I think that I'll add some calls, 1 or 2, 3 calls to be then. We go from there to scanning me. So bet me after me number na go. I see on more money me number. I think that more group there. Some of you have got my number. So I'll try pick some 1 or 2 calls. Let's share ideas because without you guys, you ain't in your program. You I drink any every day. Osikani. Mami mbuzo omuti a. Is that right? Uti osikani nka. Madam Beatrice. Mr. Muti osikani nka mo mama thumbs up na yentu asumfuri ono. Bensa ko ball so kafra.
Yeah, Georgie.
Almost
Almost.
Me no bend.
That George what to? One of us young people and who show we have a fans in the watch.
And scanning. We've come to stay.
Analysis.
We've come to stay.
Very vocal, eloquent. Charlie, what do you mean? NPP, we have the menu.
Exactly.
Now we can say, a quarter on one of my.
Yeah.
SK, over we are winning all wow. Charlie, why are they? To be frank with you. Yes, they are in Charlie, why are they? Charlie, now from one issue, first time we attend what you see.
Yeah.
We will continue to share for people to know you. Why? That's why they say the issue social media. So to be
me say, obey Johnny for social media.
On the end, they are building on home.
Exactly.
Exactly. Why are they? Now, we are starting free and I will care about COVID economy as well. Ghana and Kasano, we are ungrateful.
Yeah.
Ghana and Kasano, we are very, very ungrateful to the extent say, Ghana, we shut down any yawa, and I need bad also. Oh, yeah, Ghana, you also touch and a public, we are the man, and we are the man. That's what be idea. Because we are not all blame you. Wow, where the Ocho touch room says again, was be an in your man and going up with Busaro. Now, Mumu will blame you. Nanka, how come Sanka Ghana for a year only or how are JJ Mukuno and no two joggers as a JJ Junior Jesus? Not your no buy and our Ghana for and in the Sunday Bush in Busanka. If you see me, I will be sitting there, maybe the two of what me, I may say. Your next door with the same I'm in my leg, but who could not senior high school down. Do two real quiet, Jesus required saying next day, and that's what you're to Grandma Cocrana. Just say, oh, yeah, Nasa, you wouldn't need gold.
Yeah. We need dream, yeah.
Aha, wouldn't you think the boss where they are in grow?
Yeah.
And why should I worry my aha? I'm telling you the facts.
I'm telling you.
When they happen like that, so as a worker school, as a one bomb.
Exactly. But me can say now only my dear pal.
Yes, but because in the Soviet want to know why should I even learn? Why should I even pay attention to whatever we are teaching?
Exactly.
At the end of the day, me Kobe.
Me found Kobe, yeah.
Yes. And that's what the art is so viable. It's about the foundation. Yes, it's about the foundation. One, it's just about so what our parents are born, both parents are born, but Abraham,
assign it. Yeah.
Or when you have foundation, now what makes you think so?
Yeah.
That means that the man of Balagas also when you have foundation of a big tree, we are almost over the
Exactly. Mama clear example bako. Sheboya ofri adesu ananado de naba UK. She
adesu. And yes, people tell us how many money my papa you go to school.
Yo.
But we adesu no. rank school what are they so condition from when you didn't go.
Yo.
Go to me in copy.
Yo.
And I want to be in cop. Now let's have 5 8 A's no. One second will put up 8 A's because I'm calling you say I'm what because a fear to fear me and the results are checked well and that's what they want to want to be call and open a form.
Exactly. Banko kese manka inka scholarship there easy.
Exactly. And I can down so be am no and we catch on papa no dem they go be brain ma be nimba ko Wesley girls. And the mother from baby, you know, never papa woo ye. The results by who will tell you also medicine. My men, and back or when the back the guy get the kind of man in the battle for medical school only gone. Yes, I know.
So,
what is it? Well, no, and that's what you need to result of the baby. Now, one I don't show toy again.
Good. But one bill, upper to a bed here, Obi about so much sanity pan and your bones.
Yes.
About them.
So I know you. Okay, wow, want to ask.
About them.
Education is the key. I can't want to ask you. Hey, because in this situation, the car, your first and what they want, and you go to me now, SS, what I down now. What this is 10 years, also 12 of the outwas. But so what today, yes, high school certificate, what do some age level be? Also, 1 out of 100, and what to me 50 years or some obese that way to go school. And look what about news. But so when you're 50 years, now what I shall go first year, it's not a news. Now, Papa, we are bound. We are see what's also on we had and go be on yada than one for a
exactly.
The Onoka same dumping. I will also talk about fruit. Also, yeah, there you go find go see if I need to come personal. And the root to be John Casa will be in the class will be in your money. So, yada, or your mind, or no bad the no. Oh, if you are so you need the first class and you sit in the second class, we are all equal. It depends on the situation, the condition where you find yourself, and amount better. But if you all have access to education, you will not say anywhere more. And next time I've done, what do you say that because of our boarding house system?
Exactly.
Boarding house, I'm from a base in Mia. What do you mean, that? And don't you be a copy? And the money to my body house here free. The body house I'm free. Okay, make a body house we are going. The purpose would be a TV. And can you pass the Ghana has a school area you on our high school about copy. Is that why that is about their school? Only now for me now. 80 years ago, for their dream in the day, it was specially made from God because an ordinary person to be an answer to be taken that deep. Yes, COVID. Every single for the same when you say that no next time go house of the child when the COVID is so bad. We saw come out Ghana for
open Ghana for
history.
That you now cholera. Omo betina so cholera ban na anu ya hwe nipa ekun. Cholera ban na anu ya.
They get away steady. They say, who found no so no say, they see me, I'm on now from the way doing. And who found my entire has a tax waivers for almost 1 year. They be other than the auntie or look up about you.
Okay, but then also face reality, no.
Yes.
Ultimate complaining or complaining of shit of food.
Just so like a company who make say dance papa. They say go follow them. See you have not seen anything yet.
No.
Sooner or later they will move apart so fast. It's not be like the baby na temo, the baby na you. I can't know when you had you. Most in the doctor about for mobility. We have na say cost be who appointed here ka so be at am na they say you can be bloggers on social media. You see the rate at which about for no.
Yeah.
Say skyrocket here. You say Lufthansa about to even go speed.
Omunin say adere no trickle. Me say they are going to end up agreeing to some terms. About skyrocket fucking.
Yes. 2021, 2022, and we have to do 18, get it to December.
Yo.
And I can't say if a street and they tip by the blue 9, and yes, I have supposed to do 17. They say the no to force also or a bear mark, and I thought why be there. All for the come on the ancient defense and the cans of the two come on, sit on about from 2 Muji or more. Oh, Bianca, or beautiful money. Now, suppose most of my empire boys, hallelujah, Christ the young good, and this monfa, nothing, and that also never also, nothing they can't number of factors of the book woman. You never tell me now. Before me, I know most of John Body is also a cousin. Now John Body dear. African, Ghana, Suman, Yamoya, who see a class post in the Wutung, Gunai before a wood. Papa waited to was saying that Papa we are LP or when you have them managed out like a big cena. Most of them make up for the star or no Papa paying also was cut with some of the Passia for you young what the jam. I'm messing a friend say, and you know, I'm the boom. Now you can't bear Mamma just said no. Enough is enough. This time around there, we have to go into better with this man because when you're scar and you're not the really man wanted. That's the kind of also have a social media. Say I had a election. Exactly. Abronia is for chairman. John Abronia or Abronia for chairman. I say I use my general secretary. Simple. Many are. Matthew,
all right. Okay. All right. Bye. Yeah, I think that clear now the wow, person offer 1 or 2, you know. I think that you can call then we wrap up for the day. I think that Minia penny for next year as a ras and so the person of a life now. Minja mom na jamin konkwhwe 1-2 minutes now, so I think that everything at the program. If anyone want to call her, the phone line is open. Yeah, the phone line is open. I'll wait for about 5 minutes. Now after that, I will wrap up and then I'll go off. Support me. You've really come in your numbers. I really appreciate it. Sister Vida, Minia, Ishak, Minia, Sister Unity, Sister Mary, Sister Shelley, Munya, Miss B, Munya, Osikeni. Thank you, everyone. Ras Media, Ode Metawasepa, Lady Pratt, Damunya, Masi, Mobile support. Yeah. Mide aseda kese no setup ne se betimi streaming ni bibia no mo amene fa aseda ne maras ja on our guideline because I'm very new to this app here man me use it, but it's very good. Everything is clear. I owe him some credit, and me damunya mo so ase some share to various platforms and invite other people to join us. I'm very grateful today. If no call is going to come through, I think say an hour and 40 minutes. An hour and 40 minutes. An hour and 40 minutes into say call and bad game there. I think we're going to end it here and then reschedule a new show for tomorrow. There are more topics. I become one. Anytime the answer ni nine no punch ni mretie ni nkrama no be attack any personality, either Dr. Mahmoud Bamia na ne hire anaze any of his aid ni bia no. So Obako na we also come on and then we will attack whoever sent him, because the mama will say somebody me atom margin that very low to support evil there, then we are also ready to give you the evil back in returns. I think that we're going to call it a day. Thank you all very much and God bless you all. I love you all. Till we meet again. Adios.